For all type of video and audio transfers on DVDs or CDs, please contact Joe BORG on 0414 429 391. Gday Maltaussies show. I'm Joe BORG and I'm going to be with you for another week, and I trust that you're going to enjoy the show. Sunday, we're going to have bingo at the Hamroom Club, 100 Jackson Street, Marsden Park. We're going to have free muffins, coffee, or tea, and we have 15 games, and you win good prizes, which is money. So all electronically, computerized. So when you come, enjoy playing the games and you win some money. Who knows? See you at 3:30. We're going to open the show with a beautiful song by my good friend, George SPITERI. It's you, it's you.
It's you, it's you, it's you, the only one I want, the woman I've been searching for. And if you look at me, you see a lonely man who's been too long without a home. So why don't we just get together and try to live our life as one? It's you, it's you, it's you, the only one I need to fill my empty heart. I never been in love before. They tell me that it's beautiful. So darling, let me roam forever in your arms. It's you, it's you, it's you, the only one I want, the woman I've been waiting for. And if you look at me, you see a lonely man who's been too long without a home. So why don't we join hands together and be a happy family? It's you, it's you, it's you, the only one I want to be the mother of my child. I never been in love before. They tell me that it's beautiful. So darling, let me roam forever in your arms. It's you, it's you, it's you, the only one I want, the woman I've been waiting for.
I met a nice local lady to show me around Gozo.
Here we are at Sphinx. Here we do pasticci. Pasticci are a traditional Maltese traditional food.
So you have the margarine. How much margarine is there?
So here there's probably, let's say, like 50 kilos of margarine.
Okay.
Every roach contains about a kilo of margarine. It's not really incorporated, it's just spread. So with the pasticci, there's no butter incorporated with the pasticci. It's only spread.
And why no butter? Why margarine?
Apart from dairy-free, it's more eco-friendly. Before, 15 years ago, they used to use lard. And the only thing that changed from the lard that we went for margarine is that the texture kept the same. Once we included butter, the pastry wasn't the same. That spends a little when you use butter. So that's why we use margarine. And margarine gives us the same detail and the same texture as lard used to give us. So that's why today we use margarine.
Okay. And so you start here, you make that, and then you make the dough.
Yeah, exactly. They start at 1 a.m. in the morning every day. They start doing the roggi. The roggi has to be done beforehand at 6 in the morning. So it has to be really prepared. Not just prepared, but just done. It has to be in a place that needs time to rest the dough. Once the dough is rested, then we can create the pasticci. Once we can create the pasticci trays are coming out every day. Even not just that, it's fresh every day. And as we can say, it's Maltese culture, it's Maltese food. And people intend, not just intend, it's a part of the culture. We love pasticci. Malta loves pasticci. As you can see here, these are roggi. And every roach, we take out 30 pasticci of it. So every roach, we have to stretch it and then take a 30 piece from each roach. Here we have ricotta. It's one of the main traditions. The main traditions are piselli, that is peas, and ricotta. This is ricotta. It's mixed with semolina. Why? Why it's mixed with semolina? Because semolina gives it that extra softness. It's not just to put more semolina. It's not just to put semolina to enhance. It's to enhance the flavor and enhance the texture. If you put just ricotta, it's gonna be a little bit gloomy. It's gonna be a little bit rough. So that's why we intend to do semolina. It's been since ages that we use semolina, and we keep on using it till this day.
So peas and ricotta is the tradition.
Exactly.
But you guys make a ton of other different ones, right?
Yes, of course, of course. Okay. Now, a part of the traditions here in Sphinx, what we intend to do every couple of months, we intend to get out limited edition products. Sometimes it's carbonara, sometimes it's burrata, sometimes it's sweet, and sometimes it's something different. It's not just that. After every campaign that we do and every new recipe that comes out, Malta's waiting for that new, you can say, recipe that we come out every month. So the main process is, it's very simple. You can say after the Roggiara is done doing the roggi, they start doing each tray. As you can see the workers how they're working. It's not just art. It's even cooperated with a skill that keeps on going. You can see even him how he's doing the pasticci, like in the blink of an eye. Just with you can't even see him, and you do a pasticci. And the pasticci, the main thing about the pasticci is the layers.
And how many do they do per day?
How many they do per day? We probably thousands you can say. Thousands.
Okay. And you have 50 stores.
We have 50 stores around Malta and Gozo. This year we're gonna open another 10, hopefully even abroad. Important thing before you do the pasticci is how do you handle the roach? The roach has to be really tight in your hands. What do you mean? While I'm squeezing, I'm keeping it tight.
I see the concept here. I see what you're doing here. So it's 50% margarine, 50% flour?
Exactly.
Or,
exactly. That's the complete ratio.
okay. And so they flatten it out aggressively and then they roll it tight?
They roll it tight. Example. Once they flatten it and they leave it to rest,
Okay.
then they take the pastry,
Sure.
they put it on the marble,
Yeah.
they place it as thread, of course.
Sure.
And then they grab a rolling pin. They put up the sides because you have the layers and they put the sides, you put the sides down, Then they start rolling. Once you start rolling, you just take the pastry from the edge,
Yeah.
and you roll gently.
Right.
You can see all the layers here, man.
Yeah,
See?
for sure.
Okay? That's how much they roll. That's why I told you that you need to read a book under the pastry.
Sure.
Because you need it really tight.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do now. So you're gonna
Down the
grab
middle?
one, yeah.
All right.
Okay. So you're gonna place this the finger in the middle. Okay. And with the other one, we're just gonna slightly, gently take the layers out.
Okay.
And we're gonna go like a spiral
Yes.
down. Okay.
I
So
see.
be gentle. Okay.
Gentle.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you're doing almost like a flower.
Exactly.
See what's going on here.
But what I'm creating like a cone. That's what I want.
I see
That's
what
what
I see what you're doing here.
Yeah. And keep on going down to the end of the part.
Okay. I want to go to hyper speed, but
No. Just take it easy. We'll do that another time.
Yeah. All right. How thin do you want the sides? Pretty thin?
Keep on going.
We're going.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
Okay. Yeah.
Leave it as it is. Okay.
Good.
Leave it there. Leave it
Okay.
there. Now grab it like that.
Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna use these fingers now.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna grab the fingers from there. Twist. And with this finger, I'm gonna pull.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We got a little dough stretch in the middle.
No worries. We'll just fix that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Or you know what?
Yeah.
Let's grab another one. Okay. So let's start again.
All right.
Okay.
I feel like I had a good start. Now I'm.
Yeah, a good start. But come
All
on.
right.
You can do better,
I see what's going on here.
I saw you cooking.
I know.
Now we're gonna come here.
Yes.
Now, what I want from you is it's not just to put the ricotta like that.
Okay.
I want you to scrape the ricotta inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Right?
Okay. Ooh, is this just whipped ricotta?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that enough?
Yeah. It is.
Too much. That's good.
Good.
All right.
Yeah. Scrape it down.
Scrape it in like that.
Keep it on your hands. Now we're gonna get from here
Okay.
till there.
So.
Second envelope.
Oh, yeah,
Easy.
I see what's going on here. All right.
Okay.
Bang, right there. All right.
Okay. We're gonna get the other fold.
Other fold. Okay.
Right. Now we're gonna grab these.
Grab these from
The
the
edges.
sides.
Exactly. We're gonna come here. Squeeze down.
Whew.
Okay.
Okay. Like this.
And up.
Oh man, dude, this is a tough one.
Come
All
on.
right. Squeeze down and up like this.
Yeah.
All right. I see what's going on here. All right.
Come on. For a start.
That's not bad.
That's not
bad.
bad. That's not bad.
It's not good. It's not good. It's not bad.
You're not gonna compare with those.
Oh, there you go.
Come
Look
on.
at that. Okay.
High five, bro.
Oh, it's nice. And do you know what the history of this is in Malta? Like, where did this recipe come from? Do you have any idea?
So there's a lot of speculations where it came from originally. Some people say it's coming from Sicily. Some people intend to say that it's coming from the west. We don't have a really clear date of when it started, but it's been here with us more than centuries. My great-grandfather, 140 years ago, he used to do pasticci.
NATURA, MALTIJA Wildlife in Malta. Directed, filmed, researched, written, edited by the talented SAVIOUR BONNICI.
Differenti. Fl-Ewropa hemm taħlita ta' speċi li ma ssibhomx fl-Afrika. Żewġ kontinenti mifrudin bil-Baħar Mediterran. U l-Gżejjer Maltin eżatt f'nofshom, mhux il-bogħod ħafna mitnelluma. B'hekk, speċi miż-żewġ kontinenti kellhom l-opportunità li biż-żmien jaslu sawn, jew ma' xi riħ qawwi, jitkaxkru mal-mewġ. Min jista' blajru. Inkella meta l-Gżejjer Maltin kienu maqudin mal-bqija tal-Ewropa. Fi żmien is-silġ aktar minn 10,000 sen ilu u nnexxielhom jibqgħu ikatru sal-lum il-ġurnata. Dawk endemiċi, madwar 130 speċi. Ma ssibhom imkien iktar fid-dinja ħlief hawn. Bħal dil-pjanta nazzjonali, il-widnet il-baħar. Ammont kbir ħafna, iktar minn ta' pajjiżi Ewropej, eluf ta' drabi ikbar. Il-ġisi ta' Malta u l-farfett tal-Bużbiż. Il-granċ nazzjonali, il-qabru. Il-gremxula ta' Malta. Dawn huma biss ftit minnhom. Imma kif jista' jkun hawn dan kollu? Propju ħabba l-effett tal-Gżejjer. Fuq gżira żgħira ir-riżorsi huma ferm iktar limitati mill-kontinenti. L-ikel aktar skars. L-ilma ħelu limitat ħafna. Huma propju dawn il-limitazzjonijiet li jgħinu biex jiżviluppaw speċi uniċi. Min individwu għal ieħor ikun hemm xi differenza. L-individwi li ma jirnexxilhomx jaddattaw josfru. Dawk l-iktar reżiljenti u li kellhom karatteristiċi favorabbli għal post għexu. U kellhom iż-żgħar li jixbhuhom. Ġenerazzjoni wara oħra dejjem jimmodifikaw. Biżmien speċi tevolvi f'għamla ferm differenti minn dik oriġinali u ferm iktar malajr minn fuq l-art fejn kollox ħafna iktar faċli. Dan hu dak li għandna f'pajjiżna.
Malta revisiting this summer in 1977. For all type of video and audio transfers on DVDs or CDs, please contact Joe BORG on 0414 429 391. The history of Malta, of ancient civilization to modern nation.
Price of the hotel. In the buffet, you could find pretty much everything you need. Oatmeals, hams and cheese, beans, scrambled eggs, mushrooms, bacon, Maltese sausages, English sausages, fried eggs, roasted tomatoes. So basically everything you need for a proper English breakfast. Croissants with fruit, chocolate and plain. Coffee, tea and juices. Fresh bread, jams, cakes, fresh salad, fruits and boiled eggs. While I went for the full English breakfast, Anya kept it a little lighter. And honestly, everything was really good. And straight after breakfast, we checked out from the hotel and we went to the first spot of the day to show you the Azure window, or actually the remains of it. The weather update, as you can see, 1.5 hours later, beautiful sunshine. As I said, you never give up. To actually reach the remains of the Azure window, you need to climb down between the rocks. It's not the easiest place to access, but the views are absolutely worth it.
This is where the Azure window was.
Even after the collapse, this entire area still feels incredibly dramatic. And honestly, seeing the power of the waves here makes it easy to understand how the arch eventually disappeared.
We are in Azure window. Well, it used to be an Azure window, which is over there. Unfortunately, the arch collapsed in 2017.
And now you can see a blue hole, but I'm gonna show you a better clip. Blue Hole is one of the most famous diving spots in Malta, and from above you can really see how unique this coastline is. The remains of the Azure window are still visible underwater, which makes this place even more surreal. Seeing all of this from the air really shows the scale of Dwera Bay. And honestly, this entire area became one of our favorite places in Gozo. See the next spot, Anya had to stay in the car because she doesn't have a proper shoes, and the path for the mushroom rock is quite muddy. So I'm walking there by myself. It took me less than 5 minutes to get there. But because of all the mud, I decided not to climb down. So instead, let's see it properly from the air. Mushroom Rock is one of those places that almost nobody talks about. But the cliffs and coastline around it looked absolutely incredible from the drone. And once again, completely free to visit. After getting back to the car, we continued exploring the northern coastline of Gozo. And what's great is that most of these places are located just 1 or 2 kilometers apart from each other, heading east. We are approaching another beautiful spot here, Viet Il Mielach window. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. Viet Il Mielach window is often called the new Azure window. And honestly, it's easy to understand why. Unlike the original arch, this one is still standing, and the views around it are absolutely stunning. Gartal Crevice. Let's have a look. Those cliffs are a perfect example of why we brought the drone to Gozo. From the cliffs above, this place looks beautiful, but it barely reveals its biggest secret. Only from the air you can see the huge sea caves, carved into the limestone coastline by the Mediterranean over thousands of years. And that completely changes the perspective. What looks like an ordinary cliff from land suddenly becomes one of the most dramatic sections of coastline we saw on Gozo.
Another beautiful spot here in Gozo.
Viet il Gastri.
Check this out.
It is a narrow sea canyon hidden between the cliffs. And from inside, you can barely see how massive this place actually is. The drone perspective completely changes everything. Swenji salt pans. Let's check this out. These salt pans are one of the most iconic landscapes on Gozo. They've been used for salt production for around 350 years, although the tradition of harvesting sea salt on Maltese islands goes back much farther, all the way to Phoenician and Roman times. And while you can find salt pans in other parts of Malta, these are by far the most famous ones. From above, they almost look like a giant chessboard carved into the coastline. And just behind them, you can see Cola El Baida, one of the most recognizable landmarks on this part of Gozo's northern coast. And right at the car park, you can have some treat or simply stop for a coffee. For the last stop of our trip, we headed towards the southern coast of Gozo, to what might be the most spectacular cliffs we saw during our entire time in Malta.
Aushkutin, another beautiful, stunning spot, Takeng Cliffs. Check this out.
Takeng Cliffs completely exceeded our expectations. The scale, the height, the colors. The highest sea cliffs on Gozo, rising more than 120 meters above the sea. They stretch for kilometers along the southern coastline and are home to one of the largest seabird colonies in Malta. And standing here, right on the edge, it's easy to understand why this place is considered one of the natural highlights of the island. And just like that, our 24 hours on Gozo slowly came to an end. And just like I mentioned at the beginning of this film, this is where you actually pay for the ferry tickets on the way back from Gozo. We spent on Gozo exactly 24 hours, and I think we maximized this time as much as we could.
Obviously, we didn't see everything, but we focused mainly on nature spots rather than small villages or cities.
Now we're going back to the mainland. In evening, back to the airport and heading back home to Dublin. Over the last 5 days, Malta surprised us more than we ever expected. From the historic streets of Valletta and the timeless atmosphere of Medina, to hidden bays, dramatic coastlines and unforgettable landscapes here on Gozo. And what we love the most is that most of the best places on islands are still completely free to visit. But before we leave Malta, there is still one more video coming. Our personal top 10 places that we think are the most worth visiting across the country. So make sure to subscribe, because right after Malta, we are heading on another incredible adventure. And if you want to find out where, check out our Instagram. See you there.
Life in Malta. Lent extremely with a beautiful woman.
There is a small island country in Europe that is often described as extremely touristy. Despite its tiny size, it draws people in all year round and often feels surprisingly crowded. On the map, it almost looks like a tiny dot in the middle of the Mediterranean. The entire country covers only 316 square kilometers, yet around 600,000 people live there permanently. It is also a member of the European Union, and it's a place many people have heard about at least once: Malta. Because Malta is an island nation, it doesn't share a land border with any other country. All international travel happens either by sea or by air. The official language is Maltese, but English also has official status, which means communication is rarely a problem for visitors. If you speak English well, there is really no need to learn the local language in detail before visiting. So let's take a journey through Malta filled with interesting facts, where we explore both the good and the not-so-good sides of the island. Along the way, we'll observe everyday life, from early morning until late at night, and learn more about what life in Malta is really like. To begin with, even if you visit Malta during the coldest months of the year, such as January or February, you will still encounter average temperatures of around 15 degrees Celsius. Because the country sits in the Mediterranean, locals enjoy sunny weather throughout most of the year. As soon as the first light of day appears, many people head outside. Some of these early risers are locals on their way to work, while others are tourists who start exploring the city very early in the morning. For people who have free time before the day gets busy, mornings are often reserved for exercise. Many put on their sportswear and go for walks or jogging runs as part of their daily routine. Some prefer running alone, while others take their dogs out for a walk instead. If you're thinking about owning a pet in Malta, you'll also notice signs reminding people to clean up after their animals. Despite it technically being winter, some people still head down to the rocky beaches to sunbathe or even take a swim. At first, it might seem a little strange to see people sunbathing on rocky terrain instead of sand, but in Valletta, Malta's capital, traditional sandy beaches are actually quite rare. The coastline around the capital is made up mostly of steep limestone cliffs. Walking across these rocks can be slippery, so people usually use metal ladders installed along the shoreline to climb down into the sea. Besides sunbathing, the waterfront areas also offer space where you can simply wander around alone or spend time with friends, playing games by the sea, just like many locals do. Of course, mornings in Malta are not just about jogging or swimming. If you look around carefully, you'll notice that many older local men spend their mornings fishing. In some places, you might even see people swimming in the sea, while others are fishing just a few meters away. Most of these fishermen are not doing it commercially. They are family fishermen, catching fish mainly for their own households. In fact, it's often said that the Mediterranean diet, especially the fish-based cuisine, helps people in this region live well into their 80s. If you are looking for a quiet and peaceful time in Malta, the best hours are definitely the early morning before noon. This is when the island feels calmest. People sit quietly in cafes, enjoying breakfast or coffee, and the narrow streets are much easier to explore. It's also the perfect time for taking photographs and wandering through the city's hidden corners. But as midday approaches, the level of tourism becomes much more noticeable. The number of people in the streets increases dramatically. Traffic on the roads becomes heavier, the city noise grows louder, and people start moving everywhere, heading to different parts of the island. In fact, Traffic is one of the biggest complaints among people living in Malta. Even though the island is very small, the number of vehicles is surprisingly high. By 2025, there are estimated to be more than 450,000 vehicles in the country. Think about that for a moment. A tiny island with 600,000 residents, yet over 450,000 vehicles. That means roughly 3 out of every 4 people owns a car. On top of that, many tourists rent cars so they can explore the entire island quickly. This adds even more pressure to the already crowded roads. Technically, you can drive from one end of the island to the other in about an hour. But with so many cars, simply finding a parking space can become a frustrating task. Malta's streets are extremely narrow, and if you park your car in a way that blocks passage even slightly, there's a good chance you'll receive a parking fine. In fact, one of the biggest status symbols in Malta is owning a property that includes a private parking space, something that is surprisingly valuable in such a small country. Interestingly, Malta does not have a metro or tram system. The island is built largely on hard limestone, making it extremely difficult to dig tunnels for underground infrastructure. Large excavation projects could also damage the country's historical structures, so building a metro system simply isn't practical. If you don't want to rent a car or rely on buses, there is a third transportation option: ferries. Across Malta, ferries connect different parts of the island and nearby areas by sea. It's actually a unique advantage compared to many other countries. Ferries not only make transportation easier, but also make the journey itself more enjoyable. Despite this, many locals still feel that the public transportation system is insufficient, which is one of the reasons so many people end up buying their own vehicles. It's also worth mentioning that public transportation is free for residents. Tourists, however, need to purchase travel cards to use buses and other services. When you explore the streets of Valletta during the afternoon, you'll quickly notice how narrow the roads are. Many streets have sharp turns and single-lane pathways. Even though traffic can be frustrating, the city's architecture, the maze-like alleyways, and the warm tones of Malta's traditional limestone houses make it a truly fascinating place to explore. Almost everywhere you turn in the capital, there seems to be a story from the past waiting to be discovered. You might simply want to take photos in these historic streets and squares, or you might choose to learn about the stories behind the stone buildings that surround you. Either way, being there can make the experience feel much more meaningful. Another thing you'll quickly notice is that despite the heavy crowds, the streets of the capital are remarkably clean. Whatever you choose to do during the day, whether it's sightseeing, relaxing, or exploring, simply walking through the squares and streets of Valletta can bring a surprising sense of peace and happiness. Today, Valletta is considered the heart of Malta, but the city was originally founded in 1566 by the Knights of St. John. Its purpose was largely strategic, to build a strong defensive city that could protect the island and control the surrounding harbors. At the time, the goal was to create a fortified city capable of resisting attacks, especially against the expanding power of the Ottoman Empire in the Mediterranean. Today, both the island of Malta and its capital, Valletta, are listed as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Because of this, the city will likely never grow or change dramatically. Valletta remains a capital that was essentially designed in a single historical plan, preserving its unique character. If you look closely at the homes where locals live, you'll notice buildings constructed from yellowish limestone blocks. Many of the balconies are made of wood, often painted in bright colors. When you walk through the side streets and gently look up, you'll notice that the spaces between the buildings are often decorated in a way that perfectly matches the atmosphere of the city.
For a bit of difference, comedy, 1-star hotel.
Breakfast is ready.
Breakfast, Tom, breakfast.
Breakfast is ready.
Bacon?
Bacon, sausages, and breakfast is ready. Milk and tea and coffee. Breakfast is ready.
Hey, خلينا نبدأ.
Breakfast is ready.
Għaw sofa ma ġiex tinqalaw. Prova għalaħħa ħi, għaxek jiraw għat-turisti ħazin. Da xistorbu għemmen fuq?
Maurizio, għax blajnuna ta' Soninu, et iwettqu l-pjan. Kif sejtuk l-ewwel mitlira?
Mela biex itin il-mitlira mżon jagħmel dal-keos kollu.
Waj ma dejjem tgerger, għax bejnitna Maurizio jagħmel id-diversifikazzjoni.
U ħanejdlek, dak sa jġenninhom lit-turisti, mbagħad jaqbdu jitilqu l-barra. U ma jħallsuħx, imma jena flusi xorta se noħodhom taf, anka knixrob l-abjat tajneħ, noħodhom. Għala għajt, ħadu għolem.
Minuta ċejji.
Hello, good morning, yes.
Morning.
Restaurant here.
Morning.
Restaurant here. Yes, hello, Miss Lewis, hello.
Very good breakfast in their restaurant.
Go to the restaurant, go to the restaurant.
Nice sleep.
Yes, good morning. Nice sleep. Hello.
Nice sleep. Restaurant, yeah. Good morning to you everybody.
Hello, kemm ħelwin, it-turisti li għandna Tonino.
Kolla minħalqom jiklu.
Kostom, nara dik ma tuħux bajt.
Issib li ferċinitarja tik. Il-laħab jabli laħasid naħseb.
Attention. First of all, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Good morning. Is everything okay? Yes. Today we are going to see the Maltese view. We are going to see Hajar Im. We are going to see Gigantia, and the other one is
Hypengeo.
Hypengeo, yes. Hypengeo. About 20 minutes more, we are going with the coach.
Luxury coach.
Luxury coach, yes. Okay, everything okay? The price of this excursion is only $12.95.
$12.95.
Very
fat included.
Yes, very cheap, okay? Okay, we see you later.
Yes.
Nissan kun nafx inti tagħmel dik l-umbrella f'idejk?
Ti l-umbrella li kollhom dawkaw il-kwiti jibussekku biex nuri li turisti fejqetin ngħidilhom follow me, follow the umbrella.
Yes, Tonino kemm għandek moħħu tal-ġen. Isma' is-sur CWC u bedew waslu.
Ifa waslu taf xi ċpil ta' coach ċapinna sur Peteu. Taf x'fiha l-imprimpitioner.
L-imprimpitioner
biex ma ħossux sħana.
Air conditioner, Tony!
U hija tak, u s-sursi ta' peljusi ċapinna il-piljetti kollha l-kulħadd.
Mela kollox organizzat għandna u xalini.
Mhux aħjar immorru nbidlu ħalli nippreparaw,
Imporru nippreparaw għat-tur fl-imprimpitioner.
Within 20 minutes, okay?
Ara senajlek, Signora Flavia. Ammonija li dik it-turista għax qed tiġri wara Antonello tiegħi u qed tittantaħ.
Waj, ma Marija ħasa forsi ħadet grazzja mija.
Najdila jien ħadet grazzja mija un dawrila jnejja innittifa.
Waj, ma Maritox tbaqbaq. U jisa forsi naslu naqra fil-kwit u fil-slim.
Ġurnata lija.
Ejja, qod kwit, esma minni, qod.
Wasalna! We are here. And we are going to see the temple of Hajar Im, but first Tonino, he want to explain about the day tour. Day tour. You happy?
Yeah!
Happy. Now we go down, take care of your Saiko.
Yes.
We go down the coach and we walk, little walk, okay? Little walk, and then we see huge, very big rocks. And this is Hajar Im. Maurizio bring here was a hotel for the Hajar Im, okay? Then we go for coffee and then we eat. Follow the umbrella. Yes.
temple.
Yes, very nice.
Yes.
The Jebla is big, you know?
Yes, big chapla. Big chapla here, small chapla here.
Please, explain about this place.
Oh, not so much we've got to explain, because
Yes, this
the Jebla,
this
Stone.
stone. No stone. Rock.
it's very nice. And we've got another one, you know? Mara Hoshna.
Yes, fat woman like Pepina.
Yes. And the fat woman, you know? I explain later. But first, we are going to see the big rock. Come with us.
Follow l'ombrella.
Yeah, come. This is the Jebla, you know?
Nice. أنا كيف هنقومني كانوا
Attattet biex ma jaqaħa. Yes, that's look there, the one over there. That's the banyu. Banyu, where the fat lady wash.
And here.
Wash little writing hood.
Yes. And that one.
What about Cleopatra? Tell them, Cleopatra.
No.
Get in Hase.
Cleopatra wash kamoon
Over there, you know, yes. But here is very nice. You know, Gladiator? Yeah, it's Gladiator. And that one, when James Bond. James Bond. Yes. And with the gun. Toba, you know, Toba. Come. Follow us.
We show you more. Come. And look. This is the place. Saya place. Post. Animals. Tigers. Lions. Everything. Birds.
U minnaw sibta l-emanda l-papra Antonello minnaw.
Il-papra. Papra, no, paper, you know paper, my animal. Very animals, here all of animals. Look, that one there, that is house of the monkey. Look.
Come.
Follow.
More explanation, more story, Malta.
Yes.
What about stones?
Stones.
Yes.
Not only stones.
No.
Very place, big place.
Yes.
This place come to sleep La Vallette. Yes. La Vallette have 7 women.
7 women. One of them is Pepina. Yes. Our Pepina in our hotel.
Hotel di.
Yes.
La Vallette.
And we've got even the stones.
Yes, look.
Stones.
Very good stones. Deep. Stones. Very low keko. You know this stone from Cam? We're from. Yes, take picture. Yes, take picture for the stone. This stone come here from the moon.
Bil-Amar, Tony.
From to Amar.
Proset. I want to.
And this,
Yes.
when fall,
Yes.
break. Like this, look.
Look.
Break. From to Amar. Okay.
Come follow us because the coach at the
Wait,
stadium.
now we go for coffee.
Coffee.
Come. Follow us.
عندي عندي في البسكت ده كافيه عندي.
For those people who can't get the Facebook, if it's under Joe Bohr, jew inkella under Gday Maltaussies show. I can understand why. But if you can't tell the others to click on follow, simple. Just click on follow and it shouldn't be any problem. The Hamroon Club in Sydney present San Gaetano Dinner Ball and Festa. Dinner dance on Saturday, 8th of August. The Maltese concert band and also Charlie Muscat. Then we have Sunday, 16th of August with a mess followed by the statue of San Gaetano. Will be out also and there for you to look at as well. Entertainment by Charlie Muscat and of course the Maltese concert band, and it's free of charge on that festa. For the dinner ball, the members $70 and guests $75, including 4-course meal, spirits and wine, beer, etc. For tickets or more details, please ring Joe BORG on 0414-429-391. I trust that you'll enjoy the show, and until we meet again next week, God bless. Good day, Maltese Show. For all type of video and audio transfers on DVDs or CDs, please contact Joe BORG on 0414-429-391.